Bob Carr, thanks for your time tonight.
Good to be talking with you, Brian, and great to be on your new show.
Well, thank you. It's not really a show.
Oh, yes, it is, Brian. I love it. It's a great enterprise and deserves every success.
Well, thank you very much. Senator Carr, I'll come back to the leadership issue because I do want to talk about that.
Yeah, just quickly, Brian, there isn't a leadership issue.
I don't mean the leadership of the country, I mean the leadership of the party.
There isn't a leadership of the party issue, Brian. The party has a leader, a quite remarkable leader.
Hang on, there's talk of a change of leadership.
Well, that talk is wrong, Brian. That talk is erroneous. That talk is as a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal.
But you're said to be a player in this intrigue, Senator
Well,
Carr.
I can only reiterate, Brian, that is absolute crap in its very pith and sinew.
Well, why do we keep hearing about the rumours?
Good word, isn't it, Brian? Rumours. The question probably is, why are rumours being got up in this country as news?
Well, I didn't start the rumours. I'm just trying to clarify it.
Well, Brian, it's theatre. That's all it is.
Theatre?
It's theatre. Yes, all the world's a stage, Brian, and all the men and women merely players. We each have our exits and our entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, Brian, his acts being 7 ages. First, the infant, mewling and puking in its mother's arms. Second, the foreign
Senator
minister.
Carr, thank you very much for that.
Yes.
On the matter of Australian foreign policy...
Ah, yes. Now, the history of American foreign policy is extremely interesting, and you're right to bring it up,
I'm asking about
Brian.
Australian foreign policy.
Yes, I'm trying to give you some context, Brian. We've just jointly shared the 10th anniversary of the war in Iraq.
Yes, this was to disarm Iraq of the weapons of mass destruction.
Yes, that's right.
Right, which didn't exist.
Yes, that's right too, Brian. But of course, that wasn't known at the time.
Has Finland got weapons of mass destruction?
Finland, Brian?
Finland.
How the hell would I know what Finland's got?
Well, are the Finns going to get bombed and have their cities destroyed?
Right, no, look, the point I'm making is that every now and again in the tide of human affairs, a sequence of events is put in train by the damp hand of melancholy,
Sure,
and the ineluctable
indeed
sweep
it
of
is.
history can't be arrested.
Yes. Senator Carr, if we could talk about your talks in the US this week.
Yes.
Have there been changes?
There will be changes in the relationship between ourselves and the US, yes.
Like what?
Well, I don't want to talk about them in detail, Brian, but there's talk, for example, that the phone line quality can be improved.
Phone line.
Yes, Brian, this will enable our discourse to be more frequent and clearer.
Will we still go to Iraq?
Well, I've already made the point, Brian, that in that event we went to war for a cause that wasn't real.
Well, that's not a strong point in your favour of
No,
your
but
argument.
I make the point, Brian, because it was an aberration that wouldn't normally
Wasn't
happen.
an aberration. What about Vietnam?
Vietnam?
Yeah.
Vietnam is nowhere near Iraq, Brian. Absolutely nowhere near it.
Senator Carr, thanks for your time.
Brian, I love you like a brother, but if I'm going to waste my time explaining these things to you, you're going to need to keep up.
Senator Carr, thank you.
I have done the state some service, and they know it.